In this video, we're going to show you how to install Smart PSS Lite for Windows. Alright, let's open up a browser now and search for Dahua Smart PSS Lite. We'll select the very top entry, which is from the Dahua wiki, and we'll download the application from there. As with any software on the internet, we want to be downloading from an official source to ensure we're not getting any malicious software. Alright, once it's downloaded, we'll just open the zip file, run the application, and follow the prompts to install. Okay, now the application's installed, we can open it up. We only want to select video monitor. Agree. Agree. Set a password. You don't really have to remember this because we'll set it to auto login. And worst case, you can uninstall and reinstall it if you forget. We can enter anything here. Again, if we forget the login, we can just delete it and reinstall it. We're not doing anything crazy here. Okay, now we can go to the device manager and add our CCTV system. We'll call it whatever, doesn't really matter. And we enter our serial number. Our serial number can be found in the app. If you go to the three dots and device details, you'll have your device serial number under there. We enter that into the application, and we can also enter our username and password and then select add. From here, once it says online, we're all good to go. This is the section that we'd add multiple sites to if we wanted to view a couple of systems at the same time. Alright, now we can go to home, select live view, and we can drag and drop home into one of the screens here, and it'll start playing the first 4 cameras for us. If we want to view more than 4 cameras at the same time, we can change the view on the bottom right there to 9, and it'll load all 9 cameras. Next thing, we can go full screen. Push escape to get out of that. And if we want to go back to the 4 view, here they're all in HD, whereas in the 9 view they're in the substream. And we can skip across the other pages here at the bottom. Alright, let's close all the streams and we'll head across to home and we'll play back some recorded footage. Select playback. From here we can expand out home, select our camera that we want to play back, select our time frames. You can only do a 24-hour period here. Hit search. Now we've got the period along the bottom there. You can see where I had a power outage for a couple of hours during the day there. Double click on the camera that's playing back and we'll get a full screen there. We can increase the speed that we play back. And then we can change it back to the normal speed there. We can change our time frame by ticking on the time frame. And we can go and click the scissors button. If we wanted to cut some footage here, we can bring the timeline in as to where we want to cut the footage. Hit the scissors button again when we've got the time frame that we want. I like to change it to the MP4 format. Hit it to desktop just so it's easy to find. At this point we can also open the folder just so we can find it easy as well. Okay, once it's been exported successfully, we can open the file. Natively, Windows does not come with the ability to decode H.264 or H.265, so we use VLC Media Player here.